Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Steph Lover, at it again. Another episode of Hard Hats and High Heels is in full EFFECT. Yeah, y'all know what era I come from. And I come from the era where we keep it a hundo. That's why I got my new co-host, my brother from another mother. Give it up for the infamous P-Stu.
Hey. So happy to be here. So happy to be here.
I know y'all clapping on the inside like Karate Man. I'm just as excited. What's up, Stewie?
Man, like I said, happy to be here. You know, happy to be alive and get live with my sis real quick one time.
Live.
Like this.
Shout out to my brother, Pooch Man.
P-Double, what up?
I mean, we started the radio game together, me and my bro, P-Stu. He corrected me. I said 97.
96.
He said 96,
Give us all
lover.
our
So forgive
years,
me,
lover.
the loud is extremely loud. Right. But it's been 20-something years. We started together on WKYS radio. And from there, man, listen, we've had many different variations of the Live Squad of Steph, Pooch, P, and now we have this one. And we also have another radio show that just kicked off last week. You want to tell them a little something about your pop-up shop?
Yeah, we popping up
show?
on them pop-up shop radio, man. It's the hip-hop pop-up shop, man, every Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m., DTLR Radio. You can catch that at dtlrradio.fm. Download the DTLR Radio app. If you out shopping on a Sunday, go between 4 and 6, go to DTLR so you can get them good vibes in the shop. We in every store, 13 states, 125 stores.
19 states, kid.
It's about to be 19 states.
About to be 19?
They converting about 125 more stores.
So they got like 300 and something stores now, right?
It's going to be 250 when they convert. Because they just bought the Villa. I know y'all might know about the Villa
Midwest,
out there.
yeah.
Yeah, so in Philly and in the Midwest. So it's about to expand to 250 stores, 15 million in audience a year. Let's get it.
Big shout out to Sean Caesar, DJ Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Who else over there?
Flexa, DJ Reg, you know what I'm saying? The whole DTLR radio crew, the homie Big Ed. What up? Hey, Ed.
Yo, it's a lot going on over there. Big shout out to DTLR radio. Happy to be over there spreading the good vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And not much has changed with us. We still get live. We still do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And we still gonna keep doing what we do, which is music, radio, and of course sports. So Stu, your man Mello, he's out of it right now. Oh, first we gotta shout out New Era Caps. Hard Hats and High Heels got a new sponsor, New Era Caps. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of them right here on display. So big shout out to them.
New
you know
Era.
what I mean? Appreciate that love. But what's going on with Mello out there? Because you plugged in with Mello a little bit,
Yeah, it's been a rough couple years, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, I meant like the last week and shit.
I mean, just,
them
you know,
eliminated.
just to sum it up, you know what I mean? Like the last year in New York and then this year in
Phil did
first
them
year
dirty.
OKC, it was up and down for them, you know, getting their chemistry together. You know, then you got, Paul George, who was on a 1-year flyer, so not really knowing if he's going to be around for the long haul. And I just think like a lot of that, they never really got it together.
And he said that they never really defined his role.
Yeah, like, nobody's role was really defined. Even Russ, like, since KD has been gone, it's just like Russ, go out, have a triple-double.
Do what you do.
And he can do it. He averaged a triple-double 2 seasons in a row. That's unheard of. He's ridiculous. But they need a system, and I don't know if it's Billy Donovan, the coach, or they just need a better system and they need more depth. Like, and they're in the West. Let's keep it real.
It's Oklahoma, kid. Ain't nobody going over there. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's the main problem. It's that it's
I went
fucking
out there,
Oklahoma.
There's no rush hour in OKC. Like, I was out there.
Word? There's a rush hour in every major city. What?
Yes, rush hour all day here, like in the DMV and Atlanta. You
New
go to
York,
LA, traffic is banoodles. There's no rush hour traffic at OKC. It was light.
Yeah.
I got the video. I was like, nobody's going to work? Is everybody telework or work from home?
So maybe that's the problem. It's too much time to get into other things.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
guess.
saying?
Like we was out. They had me out there on ATVs hunting at like 3 in the morning. I said, "Oh, that's just how we do it in OKC. Let's get it." I'm with the people. You know what I'm saying? So, but bad sports wise, yeah, it might not be the best market. You know what I mean? Or like I said,
that's why they only have one team, right?
Listen,
there's no other team.
But these guys are millionaires, and they can find stuff to do. It's not the market no more. Like you got market like the team they lost to, Utah. I mean, I've never been to Utah. Don't plan on going unless we got to go there for BYP's tour or Lambo's tour or something like that. that.
We
but,
do got a young
you know
boy coming up, BYP. Nice segue to the tees.
Yeah, so, but we'll see, man. Maybe won't, because, you know, he got that option. I doubt he going to leave that
he's not leaving 28. No, it's 28.9. I know how much is on the table,
like,
nigga.
Yeah, whatever it
he
is,
got 30 on the table. I'm not leaving 30 cents on the table, let alone 30 million.
Nah, give me that.
So he's definitely going to be in OKC next year. Russ going to be there, so I guess George is the deciding factor.
Yeah, I think he's out of there.
I think he's going to L.A. He's going to L.A. He got the stripper girl, wifey, pregnant for the third time. Remember that was the chick that he tried to give $1 million to get rid of the baby? They're on their third kid.
See?
How the fuck does that happen?
See, give stuff some time. You never know. Just give it some time.
Like I like basketball, but I watch it for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it used to be cheaper to keep her. He just said, I guess cheaper to have more babies with her. I don't know.
But yo, how scandalous is that though? Like, you offered to give her $1 million to basically abort your first child. Then y'all reconcile, you have another one. Y'all on y'all third seed.
Yo, that sound like, for real, that sound like other people. That don't sound like really like that was Paul George. That sound like that's the agent and the lawyers and the confidants and the people that's protecting the image.
Off 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he probably like realized, like, man, I'm about to do me. Like, I'm not about to let these people live my life.
Oh, you mean that the lawyers and stuff was telling him to tell her? Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that don't sound like that came from Paul George. Like,
I don't know him that well to know. Now, Tristan, he's a savage. That's savage behavior. Like, that was in New York. Like, I caught the kite.
I definitely believe Tristan.
I caught the kite before it hit the news. And I was like, that's not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Timing is everything, yo. The media, TMZ, these people, they waited till Shorty was on the pregnancy table and like, oh, guess what? When you push that baby out, check your man out, though.
That was so foul,
you know what I'm saying?
But that was just sloppy.
While you about to push this, it's real sloppy,
and that was just sloppy. He wasn't even trying to hide.
He didn't even act like he cared. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he must have had a pass or something.
He ain't had no goddamn pass. Look, track record. I blame that on Chloe. I hate to say it. As bad as I feel for her as a woman, torture. Let me tell you something. As a female,
she keep going to the same type.
Thank you.
The same genetic makeup. Like, he's Lamar 2.0.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, dude. And that's what I said. Some women, you gotta have some accountability.
Yeah.
Like, you have a baby by a dude and you're the 6th baby moms. No, he's not gonna do nothing for you and yours. What's wrong with you,
sis? It's also that Kardashian effect. Like, you know, the Kardashians think they can change people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but wait a minute, Stu. Did you see Kim K at Lala wedding? I bumped into Kim K at Lala wedding.
Yeah, I seen them all there.
And I seen her. I didn't get to interact with her, but I was just trying to figure out what the fuck the allure was. Like, why is everybody on this bitch? I need some of that in the bottle.
It's because you don't see her in person. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
she was
like
so
seeing her in person, you're like, what? It's the same thing, but it's because you don't see her in person all the time.
We all see that video, but I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Videos, sex tapes, TV shows, online crazy. You know, you see her doing all this stuff online, and that's the allure of it. You know what I mean? And
she was super cool. I can't really say nothing about her. But being that we on Lala's wedding, can we get a story time real quick? Story time. All right. Here is my Lala wedding LeBron story. You ready for this? I don't know where you was, Stu. So I wound up getting into a cipher, not that kind of cipher, because we were at a wedding. But I was at
rap or.
No. I mean, I was in the cipher.
Rapping in the cipher?
No. Just standing. So it was me, LeBron James, Chris Paul. I'm missing somebody. Stoudemire. Mm-hmm. We all stand there chopping it up. So this is before, Melo came to New York. Mm-hmm. So he's talking shit, and Chris Paul is like, we don't give a fuck, because me and Melo gonna get together in New York. Tell y'all niggas. I never heard Chris Paul. And I was like taken back, like, oh my God, this nigga be wolfing like shit. Now I know what niggas be talking about. He talk big shit. So they going at it, Stoudemire, he just gigging along because it was a whole bunch of other shit going on. Trina was there, and there was some other shit with some other ball players, some backstory shit. But the whole time, Chris Paul is wolfing at LeBron and Melo and Stoudemire. He got his hand like in the middle of my back. And as the story continues, the hand is going lower and lower.
He started Taylor Swift.
So what I start doing, I just start poking out a little bit. You know what I mean? Just in case a nigga missed the you know what I mean?
You hit him with that pop up.
Yo.
You hit him with that pop up.
Yo.
You hit him with that pop up.
Yo. Yo, by the end of the story, the nigga like damn near had like a pinky in the crack. I don't even listen. I'm just saying, maybe it was accidental.
Whoa.
But I was like, please continue with the story. Don't stop now.
Now I know why it's called hard hats and high heels, man.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's my LeBron James story, y'all.
What a
on everything, yo.
That's a Chris Paul story. That's a LeBron James story or a Chris Paul story?
For me, it was a LeBron James story. Chris Paul was just the
extra?
Yeah.
He was an extra in the LeBron James? Man.
Basically.
Okay. Good story.
Good story. Yeah. That was my story time. Story time, LeBron James and shit. So that was kind of crazy. So where we at with it right now, Stu? It's definitely playoffs. It's going down, but it was also the NFL draft. How'd your Eagles do? Because you're a fucking Eagle maniac. Philly is winning. You're a Jersey nigga, but
so look, Super Bowl champs, Eagles, right? After that, Villanova won the March Madness. Sixers is popping right now, even though they gotta come on.
You gotta get it together.
They get it together against Boston, but they kind of pop and look like, the process is finally to be trusted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Philly is just it's on fire right now. But at the playoffs as a whole, like I watched Utah beat Houston last night, and I'm very intrigued by this Utah team in the West as far as just
that boy's the MVP, the rookie MVP. I'm sorry.
He's definitely rookie of the year. Donovan Mitchell, he is something else.
I'm sorry. The other kid,
that's Russell Westbrook 2.0 right there.
I give it to I give him that.
For comparison's sake.
Who do you see taking it all?
Man, Golden State.
I was about to say.
When all the smoke clears and all the
This nigga Steph came 5 seconds into the game.
Like Cleveland.
That's how he nigga threw the ball.
Cleveland is gonna game 7 you their way to the finals.
Yeah, I feel bad for
They're
LeBron.
gonna game 7 every series.
He gonna be 3-9. Damn. That's 3-9.
They can't get that. Golden State is just. They just got Steph. They brought Steph off the bench the other night. He scored 28.
And that's why I can't give it to LeBron as the greatest player of all time, because he's gonna be 3-9. Like Jordan is 6-0, and Jordan would have been 9-0. Remember, he took 2-3 years off to fucking play baseball. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, listen, he would have.
He would have been 9-0.
He definitely would have been 8-0. He missed two finals, and he came back. The year he came back,
and they lost, right? Yeah, that's why I say it would have been 9-0. I believe so.
But I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say who's the greatest ever. You're never going to get 100% on that argument, but. I mean, LeBron is up there. There's nobody doing what he's done. Like, he's doing stuff that Jordan hasn't
You see his
even
workout?
done.
Fuck, his workout is like
crazy, man.
Sheesh.
Like, he's not young.
He works out with like a military.
They said he put 1.5
on
in his body every year.
Mm-hmm.
Every year.
And it looks like it too.
But I guess if you're in his profession and you invest into yourself and your profession, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the greatest, let's segue to our guest coming up, BYP from Southeast. We in Washington, D.C. We got a great one. He's coming up next right here, Hard Hats and High Heels, with my new co-host, the infamous P. Stu. He's a famous nobody, y'all. Hats and Heels back at it again, Steph Lover.
P. Stu.
And we got the BYP, y'all.
BYP.
BeauYoungPrince from the good Southeast.
All day.
And we in the DMV, so the Southeast is like Red Hook, Brooklyn. Okay? Give me another hood somewhere else. What would it be equivalent to? The Bluff.
Yeah, he said the Bluff. Yeah,
shit like that.
And it runs deep.
Nah, man, but like it's very cultural too. Like it's Southeast is very cultural out there. If you really want to get that real DC culture, just spend the day in Southeast. You know
they
what I'm
haven't
saying?
re-gentrified everything yet.
We are the last of the Mohicans, is what I call
it.
Go
to MLK Deli. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say Big Chair and all of that.
Yeah,
Anacostia Park. Like I feel like we're the last place to be.
You know you in the hood when you got an MLK Jr. Ave, a Malcolm X Ave, a Medgar Evers Ave,
it's like,
shit
what
like
is
that.
It is in every hood. Why do y'all leaders gotta have hoods?
We'll take it, man. That's our people. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's supposed to be, Potomac.
Nah, we can't have it.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
We'll take it.
Housewives
Malcolm
of
X ain't, he wasn't in
Potomac.
Potomac.
Yeah, he
you
never
didn't.
would have ever went to Potomac.
They need the housewives of the dirty district.
They
That'd
got
be a
that
whole
Bennett,
nother
what's
show.
the joint, the real
They had
husbands
one.
of Benning Road or something they had.
What?
Yeah, they had one.
The Real Husbands of Bennett Road?
Yeah, what's the comedian Mike Brooks and them? They had
For
it on
real?
YouTube. Yeah, we got to pull that up.
Benning Road.
Yo, that's one of my favorite shows is the Hollywood Husband shit.
Yeah.
But it's too real now. Like,
Right,
niggas is getting divorced. Niggas got caught cheating. Nelly got a rape charge. It's like, shit, how they gonna make jokes out of that?
Hollywood.
But you know what? Is nobody laughing about BYP, the hottest thing in the city right now?
No games.
Congratulations, baby. You done
Thank you.
rose to the top like the Phoenix.
Hey,
I'm hearing
that's
great
my symbol,
things.
the Phoenix. It's
The
one of the-
Phoenix?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Good
like
shit.
my
I'm
symbol,
picking up
baby.
on your vibe.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that you're getting really close to signing with a major label.
Yes,
and I mean,
ma'am.
tell us about your maturation.
Man, it's been
Big word, big word.
I know,
Ding,
maturation.
ding, ding, ding.
Tell us how you
but
came
that's what
up,
we do.
baby.
But that's what we do. Maturation, i.e. the process of elevation. I've been elevating.
That loud talk. I like
loud
that.
talk, loud pack, everything loud. But no, honestly, it's been a journey. I've been making music since I was in high school. So, there are people who have been catching on to the movement since then. And now I'm welcoming people who are just finding out about BYP now.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like, a journey to bridge the gap between that old and new. I've developed
Yeah,
as
you
a
feel
person.
like you have really old soul. Like
I was born in the 70s. That's why I always say groovy baby, because like
Groovy
I
baby.
like my whole vibe.
But you
was
weren't. But
my
your
soul,
soul
I just feel
was.
like I'm like the rebirth of Woodstock. That's what we bring in with
Wow.
these festivals and like all this stuff happening in DC. It's everything's groovy again. We want to roller skate again. We want to have foxy girls or like froze. Look at
Foxy
this is
girls,
foxy,
I
you know what
like
I'm saying?
that.
Yeah, like, so,
Shout your
you
school
see-
or shout your high school out, man.
Hey, man, my high school, I went to St. Albans, which is like one of the best schools in the country.
Yeah,
quite
that's what I
frankly.
want.
Really?
People, yes.
It's on the
yes.
Cathedral Close, on the Washington National Cathedral. I'm one of the few people from Southeast to ever go there. Actually,
really?
quite frankly.
You
Yes.
have me look into that.
Yo,
Yeah,
education is super
It's
important.
important that people hear that too, so other
Oh, yeah.
youngins in Southeast that
Yeah.
can know, like, yeah, you can go to Spingarn or wherever you going, or Baloo or whatever, but you can go to St. Albans
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
crossed
saying?
over.
And
I had
especially you
friends.
being an artist, like people
Yeah.
think that you have to be super street, you got to be slanging to,
Nah.
It's a
have
myth.
some good material.
And yo, that's some people's reality. You feel me?
If it is your reality,
do your
that's
thing.
what it
But
is.
what we're presenting in DC is, just the world for everybody else. Like I grew
Yeah,
up listening.
let's talk about DC because
Yeah.
I think, me being in DC and then moving other places, people really have a construed reality of
They
DC.
don't understand DC
You know
at
what I
all,
mean?
quite frankly.
And I don't want to blame like artists like Wale, but
No.
Wale to me is not what I feel when I come to DC. It doesn't represent DC as a whole. So if you look at Wale and think that's how DC is, you'll be sadly mistaken.
I would say that those are OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he's
now,
part of it. He's part
like
of
the
it,
fabric.
but it's so much more.
And
You know what I'm saying?
We expanding now, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like we are not in a box in the sense that we have artists out here doing different type of waves, from neo soul to future bounce to punk. DC is home of also punk. So like with me, I always
Live
say-
instrumentation
I always say,
with the go-go.
bands, funk, go-go. Like when you see us up there, there's a new kinetic
Bad
energy.
Brains and
Exactly,
you
know
know
what
all
I'm
that.
saying?
People don't even
Fugazi,
know
like,
about Bad Brains.
Exactly, Fugazi. But that's what we're trying to show people. Like I grew up listening to that. Like you see us, we really out here living a punk lifestyle mixed with something that they just can't quite pinpoint. But that's DC. What is our style? What is our lingo? We got a whole vernacular that people make fun about on the internet because they don't understand.
I was
When
just
we say kill
Yo,
Mo,
I
on
was just
Mothers,
about to
Jai
ask
Like.
you.
Say it. Go ahead. Hit him.
Kill Mo on Mothers, Jai Like. Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
That's a
We
whole
invented
statement,
that
though.
shit.
That's a whole statement. You can say that, and someone here will know what you mean. You can say, "Hey Mo on Mothers, that joint Jai like, yeah." They go like,
You know
yeah.
exactly
Yo,
what
let
you
me tell
just
something.
said.
For the longest time, mad people used to ask me, "Yo, how come everybody in DC named Joe?" I used to be
Joe.
like, "Nah."
Now
That's
everybody
that's like
Mo.
in New York when
Now
you
it's
say
Mo.
It's funny. My mother
Joe
always
Mo?
be like Joe, and I'm like Mo, and she's like, "Do you even know Mo?" I'm
That's
like,
how you know the new from the old.
Yeah, but
DC.
Stu, one thing I found out when we were on the radio with the Live Squad, KYS, Steph Lover, my voice is so raspy. A lot of people thought I was a dude because back then, everybody called each other Lover.
Yeah.
So when I
Lover,
came as Steph
whatever.
Lover, they just
Lover.
assumed I was a guy. So when I would be
Whatever,
out, I'd be like, "Why the fuck do y'all think?" And then when somebody explained it, I was like, it was an aha
that's funny.
moment.
I ain't gonna hold you. My man Wayne out here trying to bring that back right now. He out here, he pulling up on diet and stuff. Talking, saying, "What's up, Lava?"
What's up,
I'm
Lava?
like, hey, yo, Wayne, you smooth as hell for that. I don't know if it's gonna work. We gonna see, but that's DC though. We got flair. And if you go anywhere else, like I'll go to New York, LA, and wherever you have where like the hub is for music, and it's like they looking at us like, who are these people though? We look like aliens. I heard go-go music in an LA club like 2 months ago. I was out in LA at a club and they spent go-go music. They spent go-go music.
Yeah.
Speaking of go-go, do you think your journey was hindered because go-go is so dominant here? This is a go-go town, baby. For real.
Yeah, in
the
the
stars here, the local stars
are
go-go
stars.
stars.
Trap stars, straight up.
Yeah.
But you know what? At a certain point, if we talking 08, 09, that's when the mold was broken to get out of go. That's why I say shout out, Tabby, Kingpin Slim.
Tabby definitely was one of the first. I remember that song.
Wale,
Kingpin Slim,
I still got my Nike boots. You feel me? I'm still wearing Nike boots and EXO. All the OGs that if you don't know these names, then I have to question kind of where you come from in the DMV family. No, really though, because DC
that's the high school education coming. I have to question.
That's that culture education.
Well, no, really for the culture. Like if we gonna really be here, I'm sipping Henny. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel me?
Cheers.
It's like we got to talk about real culture. Shout out people in DC who are here building. Like Stu. There's my man Zay. It's like people who are architects. I call of DMV culture. Who we looking at the brands here locally. The Carker Aves, the Sabiatos, the Pure, you know what I'm saying? The Color University.
Yeah, this boy is DC right here.
Listen, he's broken it. It's broken. Broken down.
The code is figured out, and the thing that's missing is just the authenticity of not trying to be like LA or be like Atlanta. I found that in music, everyone's trying to sound like another place.
Let me tell you, artists, not to cut you, but the artists that come to me and ask for help, and they sound like what's out now, I said, you're not doing yourself a service. You have to forward think. Because what these niggas is working on now that you're hearing, they recorded that 10 months ago.
A long time ago.
Don't you understand the marketing that went into it, the planning, So you're hearing the finished product, and that's what you're mimicking? You're doing yourself a disservice.
You just made a big point, though. Knowledge of the industry, and that's what I want to really bring up, because that's really the point. You talked about how one hears something that's old and when it finally gets to the public. We don't understand the business in DC, quite frankly. I think
you're absolutely right.
Artists, and it's okay because we're a new market. It's a new industry. We've had radio, we've had go-go be successful, but we haven't had rap and R&B. We've had Genuine. Don't shout out, my people have made it.
But
I mean, we haven't. Today is different. We got streams. We got social media. It's like we haven't had people to really and there are newcomers. Shout out all the young people really out here.
Yeah, we need our like Kendrick. That's
what DC doesn't have.
Yeah.
Now Wale, he is the OG. The whole relationship.
Look, Kendrick and Cole and them used to look up to Wale. I feel like
they came up
Wiz Khalifa, all of them.
He never reached the pinnacle. You heard the expression, Stu. Get out your own fucking way.
Yeah.
You're blocking your own blessing.
Yeah.
I think Wale, as much as I love the kid, he's difficult, you know what I mean, on certain levels. I hate to say that because it sounds like you're hating. No, it's not hate. It's fucking reality.
But Wale right now, I went to a show of Wale's, and it was at South by Southwest in Texas, and I felt honored.
No, he's humbled now.
To have this guy
He's
on
humbled
stage.
now because when you get dropped on the label, when you get bumped down on the totem pole, it's like playing baseball. When you go from leadoff hitter to you're batting 5th or 6th, that's telling something about your performance, kiddo.
Fair enough.
I don't see Rick Ross jumping out the window for him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. And maybe I'm learning and experiencing, and it's something that us, I'm a younger guy that we know. Go through.
And then sometimes, and really, and not to sound harsh, but it doesn't matter. It matters for, it all goes into our culture, our history books, but it doesn't matter for like your career per se. Like it's great that Wale has done, we could just look at all the positives. We don't even have to focus on, but you still got to have your blinders on and just do you, because like you was just saying, we can't be out here mimicking and doing everybody else. We got to set our own lanes.
And you know what?
You know what I mean?
It's refreshing to hear that from a younger artist, because a lot of artists, they take the easy way out. Y'all, I mean, me and Stu, we come from a different school that, you had to go get it. Like, y'all, open this shit up, upload it, I'm popping. Like,
I tell you what,
like,
I'm classically trained. I play upright jazz bass. I play jazz and classical music.
Real live musician.
I write poetry. Like I said, Afeni
real
Shakur
artist.
used to write me back in the day. Because I won.
No, stop right there. Afeni Shakur used to write you.
Back in the day.
Please expand on that.
He dropped that gem. He dropped that gem on me on the way over.
He skated right past that.
Dropped that gem on me.
Like Domingo says, hold on.
Another terminology. Real live. like Afeni Shakur, bless, you know what I'm saying, her soul, and R.I.P. because like, and shout out Miss Pennington, my third grade teacher, who got me into rap through poetry because I used to write poetry, and she said, you got something there as a third grader. And rap is nothing more than poetry. When I look at the stuff I write, the rhymes I spit today, it looks like poetry on paper.
It is.
And I will never forget the lessons Miss Pennington taught because her friend was Afeni through, I feel like, some Black Panther affiliations. And I always felt
On the low,
I felt like Miss Pennington was a Black Panther. She always
Miss
was telling
Pennington
us,
was a Black Panther.
She definitely was. It never came out, but why would you know Afeni? Afeni, we know she was a Panther. And I'm like, all of y'all
how you know
powerful women.
Afeni cool enough to hook me up
And
with
then
her?
she's sending like poetry to her, and Afeni's just writing me
That's
as a
our
powerful
angel
Black
now.
woman, straight up, as a powerful Black woman, write me being like, young man, you got some wisdom with words, and that's why, you know,
That's
and
beautiful.
that's one of those just side stories. And you know, I have other things like
No, that ain't a side story. That's a main story.
Like there's Aretha Franklin, you know what I'm saying? Another OG, like little people. I've not little.
Wait a
but
minute, you
greats.
can't skip past Aretha
straight
Neva,
up
man.
greats.
She deserves the
Greats
RBS.
that I've come across in life because I've never got to really tell these things.
So how did you encounter
the
Aretha
BET
Franklin?
Honors Awards, like whenever they honored her in DC, H.B. Barnum, who is the orchestrator of all of her music, H.B. Barnum, he's still a director. He used to work for Capitol and Motown. He is like one of the just guys who have mentored me and taught me like music theory and composition and arrangement because I'm not just a rapper. Like I arrange music, I do things.
Okay.
So like he is her musical director. So I was invited to her rehearsals and I got to see how a legend lays it down. To her band, I mean, Aretha.
How does a legend lay it down?
She came in
Do
first
tell.
off. She came through. All hands, all rings, all diamond rings. I'm just trying to be real. Queen Aretha, like I grabbed her hand and said, I kissed her hand.
I know you kissed her hand.
Kissed the ring,
I
baby.
kissed her hand.
I
Shit.
kissed her hand because it was like, this is Aretha.
Did she put her hand out?
Nah, but
She
I
went
just
to say
not,
hello?
and I said, nah, just like yours. You know what I'm saying?
Queen.
Straight up.
Queen
Because
talk.
Queens. Nah, I could not believe it. She had a
I kissed
chinchilla
her
on.
hand, son.
I would have too.
She had a chinchilla. That joint, and then she had somebody take it off, and I'm like, this.
She had somebody take it off.
I'm like, this is not. I'm
I
like,
love
this is
stories like
really,
that.
and I can't believe that I can tell this as young as I. Like, that's just when
Story
I'm like,
time.
I
Be right there.
I know we some legends. That's all. I'm a cap at it. I know we're some legends because we've come across legends. You know.
Hold on, we gotta take a pause right there. BYP giving me the chills. I need some ice and shit.
Right.
It's
Man.
hard after high heels.
Right.
Stay tuned. BYP in the building.
Yeah.
Kill Mo, kill
Give him his
Mo.
RS. Yeah.
Yeah, we back at it. Hashtag Hats and Heels. Your boy
Yeah.
P Stu in here with my sis.
Steph Lover, and to the left of me, the right of you, if you watching, we got the Young Prince, BYP.
BYP.
Kill
Don't get him
Mo.
confused with the Backyard Band if you from the DC, Maryland area. This is the BYP.
P.
But just as legendary.
Yeah.
Hopefully we do some BYPs.
That'll be lit.
Backyard.
See?
That'll be
Love
lit.
y'all.
We need that Kill Mo. So let's talk about Kill Mo. Why does everybody in DC want Kill Mo? What did Mo do?
Mo, you know what I'm saying? That's the question though. First off, who is Mo?
Who is Mo?
That's
And why does everybody want to kill this dude?
And that's what BYP in the summer of 2018 we finna start the discussion on and answering.
Right,
Who
right.
is Mo?
Right.
What is Mo to DC?
Right.
And why kill Mo?
Yo,
Right.
Stu, I just got a Wiz Khalifa vibe from him, yo. Like, he showed
my
me a
OG.
couple of pictures and whatnot, and I'm like,
He definitely-
I didn't know if that was the Henny,
He,
the Lambo Cup, or
he definitely burns it down like Wiz Khalifa. So
Hey, shout out to
those
OG,
vibes
man.
you
the
getting is
Loud
right.
campaign. Stu, I want to talk about his collective, D22, District 22. Who is involved with that? What is it about?
Oh,
Let us know.
So D22, District 22, is myself, Lord Francis, who you'll see usually on
Lord
stage
Francis.
with me.
I love that.
Lord Francis. Shout out. My best friend since second grade, actually. But we've
Wow.
both been making music
Day
for
one,
the same
yeah.
time. Oh, yeah. And then Dwayne Champagne, a.k.a. Casper. And then there's a
Y'all
whole...
got a bunch of cool ass names, y'all like that shit.
Yeah, we call him Casper Champagne, you know.
Wow.
Shout out him. He's,
Not that white star.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just be sipping Henny. He a Henny all-star.
Feel
But,
like a ghost after you
and
drink
then,
that.
Yeah, then we got our, producers. Shout out John and Don. Malcolm.
Everybody got a slick
everyone,
nickname.
Everyone has a name.
I was about to say,
Malcolm,
we
Nobody
got.
named Mo or Joe,
I was about to say, we got a John, but nah, it's John the Don.
Malcolm the Savior. Everybody who's been down.
DJ Malcolm X.
Yo, and then obviously can't forget the best DJ in the world, DJ Damo, Dora the Explorer on IG. But yo,
She
DJ
is-
Damo, shout out you, baby girl.
He said
Ruby
best
baby.
DJ in the world. She definitely might be the best looking DJ in the world.
Yo, let me tell you, when we I told a friend or two that you were coming up here. The first response I got was like, well, fuck him. Is the DJ coming?
Damn.
I'm like, damn, how you just gonna wipe your feet on the nigga back to get to the DJ?
Hey,
You
they
scuzz
be
bucket.
trying to get, hey man.
You know,
look,
back in the
man.
day, the DJ was what was important. That's why
I
it was,
thought it was a guy.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, you know what I'm saying? Eric B and Rakim, you know
That's
what
why I
I'm
feel like I
saying?
chose
Damo
the
and
best.
BeauYoungPrince, you know what I'm talking
I chose
about?
the best because, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't there for me, you're there for her. Then you're there to see us.
But regardless, you there.
So you're there and you're in the building. You could be anywhere in the world.
But you right
But
here
you're
with
right
us.
with us.
You feel
Yeah,
us? Same with
baby.
y'all listening in. You feel me?
Yeah, baby.
That's what's up. So we're gonna hear more from the collective as well.
Absolutely. Look out for Diamonds featuring
And May
Lord Francis.
27th is a big date.
Yeah.
We
Let's
might
just say later May.
later May.
Later May, Kilmo is dropping officially.
The
I'm about to
official
say,
single.
Officially dropping.
Is a big announcement coming?
It's gonna be some announcements. It's gonna be some parades.
Some checks getting
it's
cut?
gonna be some
Look,
some
oh.
ding. You know what I'm
me
saying?
touch the money,
Like, you feel me?
touch
We going.
The
we
movement
gonna
is
rep
moving.
DC. You know what I'm saying? The groovement is strong, as I like to say.
The groovement,
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Yo, this
it's
summer
very strong.
feels
You know what I'm
like
Trademark that.
a monumental
ASAP.
summer in DC.
Stu the business.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
No, the
We've
summer
been
love.
scheming on this shit for like 20 years. We
about
just
to
didn't know
have-
how to do it back then. Now we know we got
Yep.
all the tools. We know
we
how
got
to.
festivals. We talk Woodstock. This is the DMV Summer of Love this summer. I'm telling
Yes,
you. Like,
yes.
be here, be present, stay in the city. Let's
Soak
build
it all
up.
Yo,
up.
Let's
I'm
do
telling you,
this.
Kanye, even all the fuckboy shit he was talking about with slavery was a choice. What I picked out of that was the love part. You know, and I've been trying to, walk that path, show them more love. Every time I lead people, I'll be like, love.
You have to.
I don't. For me to say I love you, that's a little. I gotta really love you, but I can say love, much
Right,
love.
right.
You know, stuff like that.
I feel like we need to get better at that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually a deep, sensitive, rooted issue, like saying I love you, especially within our community. Like, I ain't
It's
gotta
hard
be,
to say
I ain't
that.
gotta
You can
be-
show love, but not a lot of people like
feel
to
you, but you know
vocalize
what?
that.
I always tell people, even my dogs, when we leave at the end of the day, love you, bro, because
Love you,
like
bro.
at the end of the day, you don't know what can happen.
That ain't
Like,
no sucker
you
shit.
know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
think,
Nah.
that's sucker shit. You
man.
love him.
That's
I love
what
him.
really being real is.
That's
Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, this gang stuff, they beat
What you gonna
up.
say? You love him when he's in the box?
That's
I love
usually
you,
what
man.
happens, and then they beat you up to be in it, beat you up to be out of it. I just love my bros. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We just got a lot of love. You know
We
what I'm
we
saying?
hug in our initiation.
love.
That's our gang initiation.
Niggas don't get beat
We
into
bro
the crew.
hugs.
You get hugged
We get
into
bro
the crew.
hugs.
You get the D2 dap. You know what I'm saying? 2 up, 2 down. You
Two
know what
up,
I'm
two
saying?
down.
That's
We
how
smoke
we
one.
got a
Smoke one,
handshake,
drink
you know what I'm
one.
saying? Like
Smoke
but yeah,
initiation.
like love. I do feel you on like showing love though, because
I'm
people
trying,
take
you
it
know
as
what I'm saying?
vulnerability usually.
It does. Well, I'm the lover, but at the same time, I hate
lover.
fuckboy shit. And for me being a New Yorker, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of patience.
And y'all don't. Y'all really don't. Let me say, I be up there and walking on
sorry.
the street, walking past
It's real
you.
I want
aggressive
everything
and
yesterday.
everybody's tense.
Yo, it's like you could try and talk to a young. Yo, everybody.
You can bump into somebody before you even can say excuse me. They be like, "What the fuck?"
It's like Mo, and then it's like Mo. Then I found out that Mo in New York is actually
That's a gay
gang
terminology.
called Mo's. There's a gang.
No,
called
that's
Mo's.
also a gay terminology.
See, there's all types of
Yo,
Mo's.
so if you
So
call
that's
it,
why-
so if you be like, "What's up, Mo?" Nigga be like, "Who the fuck you calling him
That's
Mo?"
why we going to Genius and breaking down Kill Mo the right way.
They really wanna kill Mo in New York.
So like, nah. See, Mo for us, I'm Mo, he's Mo, she's Mo, we're all Mo.
We're all Mo.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That's what it is.
Now, if you wasn't killing Mo, what would you be doing?
I don't know. You wouldn't be from here.
Because I heard you was a government contractor.
I was in my
You had a
former life.
401k and all that. You gave all that
That's
shit
why
up
you
for the
got
rap.
government on all your clothes. And
Hey, shout out government. That's just a brand that supported me since I was a youngin'. But yo,
Oh, they ain't got shit to do with.
nah,
Okay.
I
thought you kept all your old work clothes or something.
This actually Gucci. We call this WAP. Me and my friends, we call it WAPO. But you know what I'm saying?
So it's a real clothing company called Government.
No,
Well, no,
this
the
is
shirt
Gucci.
is Gucci.
The
The
sweatpants
pants is government. He got
you know
the.
what I'm saying?
He got
Oh,
the.
you on that Cardi B
bag.
shit like
You got the
a
bag.
$800 shirt with a $10 pair of pants.
real
and
light
shit.
work,
Because
too.
government,
They got men's fashion over though, so
They do?
yeah.
Stamp.
Yo,
Stamp. I'm all
that
over
could be a good
Stamp.
fucking
Plug.
plug.
They
Yeah,
have, I love
they
what
just
they been doing for
introduced
the
it
women.
last week.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like about building brands, government is low key. So you want to mix the high end with something new because that's what makes you funky and fresh. It's like everybody know what WAP look like, but they don't know what the sweats is. So it's like, oh, what's that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm
and
not
that's
into
what DMB
buying just
about.
the most
You
expensive
see how they
shit.
call the Gucci WAP, like
Yeah.
Gucci Mane,
Yeah,
like
and that's definitely some
WAP,
DC
they
stuff,
call
'cause
that-
we
they
love
call the Gucci
Mane in
WAP.
DC.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, yo, that you.
Yo, I went to
WAP.
see Gucci last year, Howard Homecoming. I really don't like trap rap like that. You know, I'm from the era of, you know,
They go
MCs.
nuts for the God.
My
That's the
nigga,
God.
my nibbles got hard and fucking Gucci man hit
Gucci
that.
is the God,
that.
the trap God.
Bro, Gucci really a
Nigga.
trap god. Like
He
He
really
is
the trap
he-
God.
I don't know what T.I. talking about.
Gucci trap
invented
lord.
trap.
T.I. trap lord.
Say it one more time, Stu.
Trap lord.
Trap lord.
Gucci
Okay.
trap God.
God.
Gucci,
thank
because
you.
straight up in the
Difference
game,
between the God and the Lord.
don't nobody.
Big difference.
First off, nobody playing with WAPO. Secondly, look how many people he put on. I mean, you can't call yourself the trap god for trap music. Everyone he's ever touched is trap gold. I mean, from Thugger, who's now putting on Gunna, who's now leading to
All
like
the
OJ the
his
Juice
producers.
Man. Oh, it's like, bro,
Yo, but for
let's-
real, look
come
at
on,
his
Waka,
life too.
everybody.
The face tattoos, niggas thought he was bonkers.
And
yo.
now the new rap, I want to comment on that because that's a real thing right now. It is interesting. Like, I do think back in the day, face tats was like, oh, like,
Mike
it's
Tyson.
crazy.
Remember Mike Tyson?
But
and then
like
Smith
now,
and Wesson did it.
I just want to say, don't do that just because you think it's cool. If you really, it's like something that you feel you want to do, go ahead. By all means, artistically express yourself. But I feel like a lot of the young kids think that's how you get on. You got to like get some tattoos on your face. You gotta, don't do that. Like, don't play into that whole wheel. Because,
Nah,
you know
just
what
do
I'm saying?
you. Do what you
Like,
feel is good. What you feel is good in your soul, man. Like,
Yeah, don't be a
Like,
try
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Try
you be a
whatever you
get
want.
with,
But
you
just
a
know
nitwit.
tats is permanent.
Yeah,
So
I
while
mean,
you trying that,
yeah.
Try to henna.
Like,
Get
I got a bunch
Yeah,
of
see
tats.
how it look.
I got a bunch of tats. I got red hair and all this stuff. But it's like, yo, I wanted to do all of those things at the end of the day. Do not do stuff because of management, teams, this and that. Bro, you are the leader of the ship as the artist. I always say. You know what I'm saying? Then there's people you bring in. So that's my one little gem. I always like to speak
Nah,
to
you-
the
you-
city.
you know what? We
Like,
was
if we gonna
talking,
talk to the kids, we gonna talk to the kids.
Exactly.
Tell
You
them
very
what's up.
politically inclined, and I have to bring this up because you got some strong feelings.
got something to
about,
say,
yeah.
man.
So like,
all
this
the
is not
time.
just drug induced, pill popping.
Nah,
you know,
everyone's in the middle ground
music.
nowadays. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, where are you, left or right? It's like, don't do this middle ground stuff because that shows me that you don't want to really voice what you really think via you want to lose. You don't want to lose followers.
You're playing it
or
safe.
things. You're playing, we don't do that. I'm from my DC. Don't play it safe. Quite frankly, we never have, and that might just be
Mayor Barry was out here doing his numbers.
And he one of the
Goddamn.
greatest mayors in
That's when
history.
I came to
ever.
DC.
And he
son.
gave
What you
every
will.
kid in this.
And
He
they
tried to give every
re-elected a
kid.
nigga like, look, we
He
don't
tried to
give a
give
fuck what
every
he doing
kid in the
his
hood
own
a
time.
job
Say
every
what you
summer
will.
too.
He did the best things for our city. Say what you will. Shout out Marion Barry and Marion Barry OG. You did.
Yeah.
Yo, I love Mayor Barry, no doubt. And we loving you, kid. BYP, I mean, anything else we covered everything.
Tell them how to follow you, man, so
Yeah,
people can just
social media.
stay up with you, man.
Please stay connected to the real DC by following me at
Damn, kid said the
BeauYoungPrince.
real DC.
BeauYoungPrince, all one word. Or, we verified on all socials, so just type in BYP and I'm
Verified, baby.
I got a
Blue
feeling this
checks.
might be your summer,
Blue
kiddo,
checks and
you know
blue
what I'm saying?
cheese.
Humbly speaking, I'm hoping and I know it's my son.
I know them labels
with
is knocking, I could
along
tell.
with a cast of DMV guys. Like, we up. Like, shout out to everybody in the DMV really putting in work and representing. Because, like, Maryland got their thing. DC got ours. VA got theirs.
Yep.
And one thing I want to say is rep Maryland if you're from Maryland. Rep VA if you're from VA. Because I'm going to rep the hell out of DC. And I'm from the DMV, outside of DC, but I'm from DC proper. And
Now,
I'm always stamped.
How you breaking it down
Always.
is just like New York. New York, if you say you're from New York, you're from New York. But specifically, it's Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens.
Yeah,
That's
I
DC,
just
Maryland,
want-
Virginia.
Yeah.
Moving
You know what I'm
forward,
saying?
I don't like the confusion. I just think moving forward, we just all need to have this transparency. Like, yo, Maryland doing the damn thing for music right now, really. So really, when we speak in the DMV, we are honestly
Talking about Maryland,
So
yeah.
I don't know why people don't be like, I'm from Maryland. It's just like, yo, be proud where you at. I
IDK,
know that
Beautiful, Rico
everybody
Nasty.
going crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, for real though, shout out your Internet James, IDK,
Lambo.
like, bro, Lambo, hey, you know what I'm
Internet
saying?
James. I like
Internet
Rico
James.
Nasty too.
Internet
Rico.
Lambo label mates now. They both
Rico,
signed to the roster.
Light Show, and then DC, Glizzy, Light Show, Young Gleesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Yeah, we have
Walk,
Trail.
walk.
Trail.
it's like we could go
Walk,
on and
please,
on
walk.
if you really know your DC history, but it's like, yo, we all from the same place, but like, yo, rep your state and rep it properly because, like I said, DC, DMV, whatever you want, we all up.
We here.
But, like, we've arrived.
Yeah.
we know
We've
about it.
arrived, baby, and so have you, BYP in the building, hard hats and high heels. Big shout to New Era. Big shout to my brother from another piece, Stu. He's in the building, man.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank
Man.
y'all for having me.
No, thank you for coming
I'm
through.
coming
And
back,
don't
too.
forget, 4 to 6
I like
every
it.
Sunday. Check out the pop-up radio show, live DTLR. We appreciate the love. It's Radio VPS, your girl Steph Lover. Peace, Stu.
Yeah,
We out of here. BYP, y'all.
You did.
That's Big Young
That's funny. That's funny because
Big
actually
Young
that's like
Prince.
another moniker that I'm developing. It's like different sides of me. Like performance wise, when I'm on the stage, I do go by Big Young because like I'm a small guy, but like on stage, like I'm not
8 feet tall.